And we're back on the Sandwich Islands Network Radio, right here with Kamaka Brown and the S.I.N Crew, Brother Dan Lagronia. What's up, Dan?
How's it?
You're kind of wimpy today. What's up?
I am getting my strength back.
Oh, that's right. You've been down for a bit, huh?
A little bit. But you can't keep a good man down.
That's an old saying. Actually, the old saying is you can't keep a good dog down. But
Well, I am a dog.
Woof, woof, woof.
Speaking about old dogs, Uncle Clinton is here.
Hey, stop that.
Oh man! So guys, I have this new app on my phone that is gives me like disaster alerts and stuff, man. And there's things happening all the time. I mean, there's fires, there's earthquakes, there's lava flowing. And what I see the most are like these tsunami warnings that are happening all the time.
Lately.
Lately. What's up with that?
I don't know. What do you call it tsunamis for?
Where does that come from, man? We gotta go look that up.
Who that guy? The guy from Japan?
George Tsunami. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I went to school with his
Yeah,
daughter.
I know him too.
Yeah. Claudia Tsunami.
Claudia Tsunami. I
Remember
remember
her?
Yeah.
She was a little bit loose, though. I mean, she was going out with a bunch of guys at the same time. I mean, it was.
You think that's how that term came
It's
about?
it's definitely possible.
Tsunami warning.
It's definitely possible. But not too long ago there was like whenever there's like an earthquake or whatever up in Aleutian Islands, Alaska. The last one was in the Santa Cruz Islands, Solomon Islands, like that.
That's right.
Yeah, and then they say, within 10 hours it could affect Hawaii. And everybody kind of goes over to Long's Drugstore and get toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Buy
Who
one
could have
can.
time to use that?
Well, that thing will scare you shitless, bro. So,
That's the thing with being on an island in the middle of an ocean.
Yeah.
Anytime you have a catastrophe like an earthquake,
right?
you gotta be thinking, right?
That's true.
Those waves come rolling over the ocean, boy.
Yeah, we used to call them tidal waves. No more this kind of tsunami
That's true,
stuff.
yeah. Tidal
And
waves.
I really don't know the difference. I mean, maybe some of our listeners out there do. Maybe we should do our homework and find out what's the difference between a tidal pool and
Not a tidal
Pool. What's a tidal pool?
a tidal wave.
and what's a tidy bowl. Now, is there a difference? There's got to be a difference between, a tsunami, a tidal wave, a tidal pool, and a tidy bowl. Now,
Yeah.
Huh?
The tsunami is to me sounds real
Serious.
Serious. Tsunami.
Yeah. But I think what's happening in Hawaii now, they've had so many false alarms, kind of. They evacuate all the tourists to a higher floor. They get people off the beach. They do.
I've wondered about that.
Yeah.
Just how strong those hotels are. I mean, can they? What? How high do they go? How many stories?
Well, I think they take them above like the fifth or sixth floor or
okay.
something like that.
But you think that the foundations can withstand, like right on Waikiki, if you get one tsunami, 20-foot tsunami, say, you think a hotel can withstand that, the bottom floors?
I don't know. That's a good question. Like Clinton has been in the construction business for a number of years because he always says in fact he was just saying to me, he says, Kamaka, I have a good foundation. So that's his construction
That's what
background.
I always say. Huh?
You do. You do.
When did I say that?
Well, so just think about this now. We've had those tsunami warnings. All the sirens go off. The policemen are out there with their megaphones. Get off the beach. Everybody goes up to Punch Bowl and whatever, and then the wave rolls in. It's like about 6 inches high. And it's happened like about 2 or 3 times now. And I'm afraid. I hate to get into the proverbial calling wolf, but it's always really, really shaky. You never know.
But thank God for that, right? So what if we get, like I said, a 30-foot tsunami wave coming in? What's going to happen? You think that wave would go all the way up Nuuanu Valley?
I don't know, but if that's the case, surf's up, brah.
And then when the wave go out, you go fishing.
They go fishing.
You go pick up fish.
Very, very seriously, having been born and raised on the North Shore, I remember as a kid, and this is no joke, man, a tidal wave, and we call it, you're right, Clinton, we never call them tsunami back in the day, it was tidal wave, tidal wave. And we used to live in Waimea Valley, and then the police would come up on the bridge with their megaphones on their cars, you know, and they knew everybody in the whole valley, and we were right there, and they would say, Brown family, hey, you guys better go up Pupukea. You guys get out of the house, go up Pupukea. So Pupukea was like a couple miles away, very high, and we'd all go up there, and we'd watch, you know, the wave come in, and it's a pretty eerie thing when you see the water receding, and it bears the reefs and stuff, and out in the distance you see all that white water, and then for that, now the ocean starts to come toward the shore and stuff, and it is pretty amazing, man. It makes you feel very, very, very small.
Right.
You know, yeah.
How big a wave, tidal wave have you
I
seen?
think it was fairly big. It was 20, 30 feet waves
Really?
came in. Oh yeah, it was pretty big,
And how far inland did it?
and it hit a couple of the houses. In fact, on Kamehameha Highway, it pushed some of the houses right onto the highway. You know, right by what is that? That's not Kualoa. I forget the name of that camp. Right outside of Haleiwa, there used to be like the Derrimans had a farm over there, and that road, all along that road, whenever they had big water or waves, sand is pushed up onto the road, and even some houses as well on top there. And then they had the wave hits, and then it secedes back out. Goes back out, and people were running into the park. Picking up fish. That's
Oh,
right.
man.
Yeah,
And
my
that's
friend
where-
found a ulu in his living room.
And that's where I met Clinton. He was,
He was out there grabbing.
he was
fish.
grabbing fish.
I was selling them on Kamehameha Highway.
And he was,
yeah, $2.
Clinton is a very industrious,
Enterprising guy.
he was an entrepreneur way back when.
That's all right.
He had one plastic bucket. Bugger had short pants and slippers. And he was,
I can see that now. Did he have the Chinaman hat?
he had his Chinaman. You see, the Chinaman's hat down on Oahu used to be called Clinton's Island, and then they changed it to Chinaman's hat.
Oh.
So because he started that fashion. Did you know that?
This guy.
Clinton, you
It's
are
amazing.
he's a trendsetter.
Amazing
That's
guy.
right.
How is it that you're able to, start these trends, Clinton? What's your secret?
I guess it's just a gift.
From whom?
Well, all I gotta say, Bryce, I hope you kept the receipt. Oh my goodness! But tsunamis are constantly happening, and on my app on my phone, that stuff is triggering all the time. And I notice there's tsunamis happening all the time because the Earth is constantly shifting.
It has to be with a lot to do with this global warming.
You think so?
Stuff like sure, man. The entire Earth's environment is constantly changing so rapidly.
Huh?
But people got to understand that. Like you said, when we're back home, it was just tidal waves. Now it's tsunamis, and they're occurring more frequently. And look at the weather changes, right? Right now blizzards are going on the other side of the continent, right? Man, it's just crazy.
It is. And talk about climate change. Now, Clinton has worked many years in the space industry, aeronautics.
I took up a lot of space.
He did.
He took up a lot of space.
Clinton does take up a lot of space. Actually, yeah, Clinton, you do. I wanted to talk about that. When he parks in a parking lot, he always takes up like a space and a half.
Space in there.
Yeah.
2 space. He parked right in the middle of
That's
that
him.
white line.
Anytime you see a car that's taken up 2 spaces, that's Clinton.
That's it.
That's just how he rolls.
But they gave him that privilege, I heard.
Is that right? Is it a special kind of sticker they gave you, Clinton?
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to sit here and be quiet.
Oh man! Well, if you just tuned in, this is my name is Kamaka Brown. You've tuned in to the Sandwich Islands Network Radio with the S.I.N Crew here, and we're just having some fun talking story. We hope that you're having a great day out there, and we need to share with you also that our Facebook page is where you can get all of our latest updates on what's going on the Sandwich Island Network. Uncle Clinton, myself, and Brother Dan over here, we post every day on things that are going on that affects the Polynesian community and the world at large, if you will, or extra large in the case of Clinton.
I go home.
But Clinton, Uncle Clinton over here posts some great recipes.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, over the past several months, he has and great pictures, by the way. And every time you put a picture up there of something that you cooked and you created, I mean, we get some great responses on Clinton.
I guess people like to eat, huh? I guess local people, that's one of the famous, what the favorite pastimes, cow.
Cow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I like to post pictures and get a lot of responses from the people out there.
Hey, and you write those good articles, about whatever the dish is. That,
Well, mostly comes from old childhood days. I mean, what do people remember in Hawaii the most is music
Yeah.
and food. So,
True.
two of the things that Hawaii people like to do is eat and play music.
And what else?
I'm not going to say that.
Make babies. We're good.
Populate.
But seriously, Uncle Clinton here writes some wonderful articles about food. He is our food designate here. He's our foodie here on the Sandwich Island Network. So check us out on our Facebook page, the Sandwich Island Network. We post daily all kinds of very interesting things, videos of some new talent, coming out of Hawaii. And not just that. One of the things that we all agreed on as kind of a mandate, if you will, right here on the Sandwich Island Network, is that we would also promote musicians, artists who are living on the mainland that are producing contemporary island-style music.
Yeah.
And they're not getting the kind of airplay that we would love for them to get. And so you will be also getting information on our Facebook page about those artists too. So a well-rounded Facebook page. We have lots of friends. Please visit us and like us. And we do giveaways. We've done ticket giveaways to concerts and DVDs and things of that sort. So catch us on Facebook on the Sandwich Islands Network. And you can also go to v93fm.com because that's our URL and that's our click for information, and we do post information there with featured artists as well. Talking about featured artists, one of our featured artists, and this one, Dan just fell in love with Clinton. I mean, he kept playing this song this artist over and over and over again.
I wonder how could that be?
I said, brah, it's getting a little, but he's absolutely got a point. She comes from a group Naleo Pili Mihana, and she now has a solo album that's out, and it's really beautiful. Her name is Lehua Kalima. So let's listen to a little bit of Lehua Kalima on the Sandwich Islands Network Radio.